Hi guys, how you doing? I was supposed to do this video last weekend, but unfortunately I had a cold, which in men turns into man flu, and obviously I was suffering, so I couldn't get it done. So as I promised, I want to do a video about the Macharius battle tank, and as you can see I've still got a slight cold to it, so let's just go straight into it. First of all, basically I wasn't too chuffed with the kit. It's an absolutely beautiful model, but the only downside was I've got loads of bits that are broken when it was delivered. So if I just bring this up to the camera, I don't know if you can see that, it's in focus, but these bits here, or these bits here, are snapped off, which is a real shame. I had a crack all the way down the centre of that, which is snapped off, and on the original one that I got, it was this piece over here, the entire wing was missing, just that section here. So unfortunately it's going to happen, you're going to get bits that are broken. So what I'm going to try and do is try and repair that if I've got any plastic card that can fit that size, and try and rebuild those. So I thought we'd just go through the pieces and talk about what we've got. So obviously here, left and right track, which are really nice. These basically, I mean, they look like First World War tracks to me. Absolutely lovely. The downside is that these bits here from the moulding aren't connected, so you have to glue just this bit in. So it means just a bit of cleaning up, bit of filing down, and then you stick the back track together. But it's cast with the tracks on, which is fantastic, and the same with the other one. So they look absolutely great once they're put on. So let's just have a quick look. There you go. Oh, slide that in there. So let's just dry fitted it just to make sure it looks right. So straight away you've got a nice tank. So we just put the top turret on there. Yeah, so it's starting to take form. Looks absolutely beautiful. So I've got to say, it is a beautiful kit. It is beautiful, but it's just a bit damaged here and there when I got it. Well, it's resin, it's going to be, unfortunately, but obviously when you pay that amount of money you don't expect the kit to be ranked. So we'll just go through the bits and pieces that we've got here. So main turret, which again is just phenomenal, the amount of detail that's on there. So we're going to try and be a bit clever with this. We're going to try and make holes in areas that we can make holes into. There should be, let's just focus on that for a second, there you go, and just clean it up and just give it a good, I'll just prepare it basically. Then we've got the two barrels. So I've not gone for the Vanquisher, I've just gone for the Battle Cannon standard one. Obviously these two are separate, you have to file them down and fit them into place. Then that slots into the main turret housing. Then we go on to the exhaust pipes, which you get two of, which fit into the back, which are absolutely lovely. And then we'll go on to the heavy stubber, and unfortunately the heavy stubber that I got had a snapped off barrel, so I'm going to replace it with a different heavy stubber that I've got from my Krieg Army. It also comes with spare track. I think this is spare track, I'll just have to check. 13, yeah, just sort of spare track basically, which is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. So that just sort of hangs on the side. You've also got connected to that a spotlight, or it's front headlights I think they are actually, there's two of those. And then you come down to the main guys. So I'll be putting both of those in the tank because I kind of like it. You see the actual drivers and the gunners hanging out of the tanks. Downside to it is you get two sets of arms, you get a couple of sets of arms, and unfortunately they were snapped off, and where they're holding, say, the machine gun like that, the handles, one of the hands had already snapped off, so I'm going to have to replace that. These sections just here is the twin heavy stubber that fits on the front turret. So there's a little bit of sanding down to make that happen, a little bit of heating it up so they're straight and not too bent, as you can see there. So that's those. And then you've got the side sponsons, so absolutely lovely. I mean, there's so much detail in these things. So anyway, these are side sponsons. It comes with heavy flamers, or you can have a set of heavy bolters. Not decided what to put in there yet, so we'll have to think about that. Then you've got the oil drums that fit on the back. So there you go, so those. So you've got loads of different little bits and pieces. Lovely bit of detail here, which is the mudguards. So if you look at those, mudguards that go on the back, which are absolutely brilliant. And I wish all like the Bane blades and came with mudguards. I know they do with the resin kits that you can buy from Forge World, but I wish they came with the plastic kits from Games Workshop, because mudguards just make it. Okay, so that's our basic setup. That's what we've got to work with. Right, first things first, we need to wash it, and we'll use hot soapy water. Now I like to use 3 parts soapy washing up liquid to 2 parts water, and it has to be warm to bearable to put your hands in. And what I like to use is a toothbrush. Now I would advise that you give it a good scrubbing, because unfortunately when you get a resin kit, it's covered in mould release, and that stops it from sticking inside the actual mould itself. So we just need to make sure that we've cleaned it all off and the kit's prepped and ready to go. So the first thing we're going to be working on is the tightest section, and then we're going to move on to the body and all the other parts. So today will be about this, and then we'll see how we go with these bits and getting this all set up and cleaned and drilled and stuff like that. And we may even put a bit of damage on it, I don't know yet, and use some green stuff to show some blast holes and stuff. I don't know, it's nice to do that sort of thing. Anyway, so that'll be the main turret section. We'll get that done, then we'll move on to the body. So that'll be in part 2. Okay guys, I'll see you soon.